Ah, pues esto es Vampyr. Y dirán, pero si hoy toca Horizon, hoy es domingo. Sí, en efecto, pero estamos en octubre, mes de Halloween, así que necesitamos algo vampiresco y oscuro. Porque Dark Souls y Bloodborne no es suficiente, así que tenemos esto. Se juega de hecho un poco parecido a los Souls, pero con más diálogo. Okay. Vamos a hablar con esta doña en lo que te cambio el título.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, mira, ando bien preguntón.
Offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
A ver, pues le vamos a preguntar... ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué cuentas?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Ah, aguántame las carnes.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Le digo, es hasta 1922.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Ah, pues aguántese, doña. Uy, todavía no lo puedo controlar. Qué pena.
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
Uy. ¿Qué le decimos? Tenemos 3 respuestas.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins.
Sí, creo que esa es la mejor respuesta.
Sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Okay.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned. Milton is not the chatty type.
Ok, ya le sacamos un poco de información.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Ok. Sáquese.
But the suffering continues. Here again.
A ver, don.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
¿Qué tenía este? Pues no tienes nada, carnal.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
A ver, vamos a ver si le podemos sacar información a este man. Si no, no lo comemos.
Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak.
Y aquí estás.
But be assured I'm smiling inside.
A ver, personales, no le puedo hacer nada. Todavía le puedo sacar 3 cosas.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Disgust on every street corner. Daily routine.
A alguno le tenemos que poder sacar algo de información. Who are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansey's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Ok. Este huevo me lo voy a comer. Por refunfuñón.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all
Que
the
vaya
help.
llegando, bienvenido.
You will agree
Vamos a
with that.
empezar a chupar sangre pronto, no se
But I have heard
preocupen.
about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is
Eso
one
mismo.
point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital, instead of a burden.
Excuse me.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Ok, ya le sacamos a... No estaba prestando atención, una disculpa.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
A ver, espérenme. Tiene que haber alguien más. Miren, los puntitos rojos son personas que en algún momento, a como lo quiero hacer, me voy a comer. ¿Tú quién eres?
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland.
Ah, qué
I'm a great
diferencia.
admirer of
A
your
ver,
work,
a ver.
Dr. Reed.
Pues parece medio chango usted, a ver. Es 4. Buena calidad. Podría tener mejor, claro. Pero le puedo sacar información.
Please, could you
Dígame
tell
de
me
usted,
something
a ver.
about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed.
¿A
And on
quién?
my own experiments, I'm convinced it's the future.
Le preguntó.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me.
Ah, sí,
I
por
am
cierto.
honored to
Soy
have the
doctor.
opportunity to work by your side.
Miren, el trasfondo de este juego es
It's
que
always a pleasure to share
despertamos como en un callejón rodeado de cuerpos y nomás estamos nosotros ahí, llenos de sangre, con una mordida en el cuello. Llega nuestra hermana y ¡pam! Le chupamos la sangre y queremos saber quién nos convirtió.
I based my
Entonces,
technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my
nos invitan a un hospital para investigar qué pasó y nadie sabe que somos un vampiro.
My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main
Entonces,
weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
tenemos que estar avanzando, consiguiendo sangre de ciertos vampiros.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea, but With your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Uy, sí, soy experto en las transfusiones de sangre, sobre todo cuando me las hacen hasta la boca.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Okay.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see.
Algo me dice que el de la tienda ya está muerto.
For I may pass by if I have time. What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process,
Isa,
he would
gracias
be
por
the first to recommend its
suscribirte.
use.
So you believe
Bienvenida.
it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud
Bla,
as he is
bla, bla.
blinded
¿Por
by
qué
his
hablan
obsolete
tanto?
concept
Yo
of
quiero empezar a
medical
matar.
science.
Quiero empezar a chupar sangre. A ver. A ver.
Tell me
Esto.
more about your willingness to experiment with new medical
Vamos a lavarle el
techniques.
coco.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
No sé quién es, pero a ver, dígame.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised
O sea, yo también quiero ver cómo matas. ¿Ves? A ver, ahorita que deje de hablar con todos estos, voy a empezar a machetear.
Crucial information from us.
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own
Oye,
negligence.
doctor Harry Potter, ¿a qué hora te puedo chupar toda la sangre? Es pregunta seria.
This personal involvement could also
Perdón que
appear to
tenga
be
que hablarles
a
tanto en
partiality.
el juego.
You
Es
must
que
know that a good
necesito la
surgeon
información.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior.
Ackroyd es
did not even
puto.
take time to converse
A mí
with
no me
his
engaña.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
patient. All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Te digo que encontré allá afuera unas máquinas biológicas que te matan bien chido.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Sale, bye. A ver, Ackroyd es el marica este. No, espérame. Tengo que ir al de arriba. Arriba estaba uno que estoy casi seguro que me puede ayudar. Y después lo voy a matar, obvio. A ver, Milton, no. ¿Por qué estás a puertas cerradas, carnal? A ver, déjenme acuerdo dónde estaba ese pana. Bueno, aquí arriba no está. Era uno que estaba con su mamá, que nada más tenía una tosecilla fea. Bueno, tos de perro. No hay nada. Horario. Quítese, enfermera. Está cerrado.
The giant moon disguised.
Miren, igualito al seguro social, ¿cómo no?
I will not let you down, my boy.
A ver, El que casi se anda muriendo. ¿Dónde está mi compa? Aquí está. ¿Sí tu mamá? Ahí está tu mamá. ¿Qué
Good evening,
crees?
Mr.
Te hice un
Goswell.
jarabito.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Le vamos a dar una
You are not a
medicinita.
burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Está en recuperación, entonces todavía no lo podemos matar. Rayos.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here.
Ya estás grandecito,
She'll go all
chulo.
the way to hell and back to help me.
Estás en buenas
Pembroke
manos.
Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Ahorita me la trueno, no te
Is your
apures.
mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of.
Sí, sobre todo estar escuchando la conversación allá al fondo. A ver, ¿hace cuánto
How
le duele?
painful is your throat, Mr. Goswell?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Uy.
I'll let you get some rest.
Doctor.
Tengo nombre. Y es Juanito Reed. Ok, ok. ¿Qué onda, doña?
Yes, Doctor?
¿Qué cree? Ah. A ver, ¿dónde
Please
estaba la
could you
morgue?
point me in the direction of the morgue again?
It's the large boarded-up building behind the hospital. You can't miss it. The key
Oh,
I gave
se
you
acabó
will
de
open
ir.
the small back door to it.
That's all for now, Nurse Crane, thank you.
Las enfermedades disminuyen la calidad de la sangre. Trátalos con el medicamento correcto. Ok. Oh, casi. Recuerda que la sangre te dará un enorme impulso. O menor. Y elige con sabiduría. Ok. O sea, prácticamente que no los mate a todos, pero ¿qué creen? Voy a matarlos a todos o convertirlos en mis esclavos. ¿Dónde está mi oficina? Según yo, la del fondo se quita. Primero necesito mimir. ¿Qué le damos? A ver. Velo de sombra, sangre. Esto estaría bien. Échale. 40%. No, vamos a aumentarle. Vamos a aumentarle vida. Luego le vamos a aumentar resistencia porque si la uso mucho. Y capacidad de sangre. Yes. ¿Qué me queda? Regeneración cuando uso mordida. Sí, cómo no, vamos a estar mordiendo todos. Ahí estamos. La noche siguiente. Bueno, este no, porque ya es nuestro. Este, ok. Esto es tan poderoso, así que Thomas Elwood va a ser La víctima. Estos deberán ser los últimos. De hecho, ya que les podamos sacar todo lo que podamos, los voy a matar. Puedo salir por... Oh, puedo salir por aquí. Qué cool.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
No tengo agua. Qué pena. A ver, vamos a buscar gente para matar. De hecho... Ah, sí, mire. Aquí hay una misión. Todo el distrito grave. Hola, Don. Ay, hijo de su madre, está bien poderoso. No sale bye. A ver, uno no tan powerful. Ok, 18. No, no debo estar aquí. Soy cobarde, lo sé. A ver, vamos a ver el mapa. Vamos a volver para acá. Aquí obvio no me puedo teletransportar. ¿Me puedo chupar la sangre? Nah, snippets. Todavía no. Si era para acá, ¿no? Sí. Aquí nadie me ve, entonces ya puedo hacer esto. Hmm. 10. Decente. Bang, bang. Toma. Vamos a chuparlo. Órale. No te muevas. Gracias. Qué amables sujetos. A ver, ¿qué hay por acá? Tiene que haber algo. Ya llegué. Dinerito. ¿No puedo subir aquí? No. Londres no se ve muy higiénico en 1918. Maya Limehouse. De hecho, aquí empecé. Buenas. No hay nadie, Ok, nos vamos a llevar todo. Gracias.
Must look a fool. Heartens me to know you can't see me, my sweet queen. Perhaps we should have listened to what the idiot had to say first.
A ver.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break 1 or 2 of your bones, just so you remember it.
Ok, a ver, 4. Está saludable.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that.
No
But the
saben las
police aren't
ganas
in
que tengo de
charge here,
morder a
we
este
are,
vato y matarlo. Entonces eres criminal.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier, I can respect that.
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
Ajá. Sí, man, claro.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Oh, lo quiero morder con tantas ganas, pero no. Aún no. Está cerrado. Esta doñita, a ver.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital.
Que no
The
está
Pembroke
oyendo
Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for charity, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox.
Ah.
So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
De hecho, ¿qué cree? Acabo de morder a su marido.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards
Simón.
what they owe.
Ok, yo voy. A ver qué
Can I
vende,
see what
doña.
you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Balas, tornillos, grasa. No tiene plantitas y eso. Digo, vamos a vender este. Sí, yo creo que con los anillos. Ahí está. A ver, aquí empecé.
Good evening, sir. Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
Tiene fatiga.
Is there
A ver, ¿qué le
anything
podemos
in
sacar?
particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice. Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
A ver.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, a torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it, and now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Okay.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Qué buena vida lleva, ¿no?
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad.
That's because I am Doc.
No
Don't
trabaja.
you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
A ver.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young.
Quiero sacarle algo antes de matarlo. Jeje.
I wanted things to change. To really change. To change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
Ah, bueno. A ver.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Ok. Bueno, ven para acá. Nos lo vamos a llevar, gracias. Un lugar donde no lo vean. Me parece aquí, Don. ¿Aquí le gusta? Eso, o aquí a la vueltita. Gracias.
No one will ever I did, I'm gonna die with blood on my hands. No one will remember me.
Y esta doña no vio. Que ciega. Bueno, ese es el destino que la guarda a todos en este pueblo.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
Uy, el malhumorado este también.
I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask
Si
you
es
some
uno,
questions,
no importa,
if-
lo vamos a
Don't
chupar.
like questions or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
Uy, estrés. Está resfriado.
Goodbye,
Dale,
Mr.
bye.
Fishburne.
¿Quiere que lo machetee, señor Fishburne? Puedo machetearlo. Usted nada más pida y lo macheteo. Poco no.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
A ver.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
No puedo chupar a Sabrina, ¿por qué? Nada más conoce a Tom. Por suerte, no conocía a nadie. Ja, 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 ja. Ok. Estado de salud. Ok, entonces mejor.
This place
Beber de
seems,
los que
how
están
shall I put it, very colorful.
puros.
I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
If you're uncertain about your safety here, the docks might not be the right place for you.
I've got responsibilities. And it's not like I've got the money to move anywhere else anyway.
Uy.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
Es nombre inventado.
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
Vaya, vaya.
Do you require medical assistance, Miss Cavendish?
I'm fine, sir. Just have too much work on and not enough sleep.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Ah, bueno. Ya anda aquí este don. Ah, porque no puedo subir por aquí. Es el sitio ideal para matar a alguien, ¿no? Ahí. A ver, ahí ya abrí. HG Griffin. Ok. Lo macheteamos, aunque estamos algo abajo. Así le gano. Pues ya. Au. Au, eso no lo vi. Vamos, ven. Así que te curaste conmigo, ¿Qué te parece eso? Au. Ay. Ahora sí. Está duro. Bueno, de ese tramito no va a volver. Au. Ay. ¿Ven lo que pasa cuando van bajos de nivel? Jeje. Recuerda que la sangre de los ciudadanos... sí, claro. Ya merito. Ah, ¿cómo de que no podemos con ese? Quizá metiéndole en lugar de la pistola. Sí, ¿por qué no? No tengo sueros todavía. Ok. A ver, vamos a intentarlo otra vez. Vamos a poner la escopeta. Hey, Griffin. ¿Cómo yupa acá? Sí. Te estoy hablando a ti. Vamos, ven, ven. Ahora sí. Oh, sí. Ay. ¿Por qué está tan fuerte? Pero bueno, si le hacemos más daño con la escopeta. Espero no me haya consumido las balas. Eso sí me duele. A ver. Ya saben que no me gusta huir. Ok, no me gasta las balas. Excelente. Ah, ¿y qué creen? No hay puntos de teletransporte rápido. Ok. Vamos a tener que caminar entonces. Pero... a ver. Gracias. Esto es mejor. Háganse para atrás. Ok. Quinina y tartrato. Necesito eso. Ups. ¿Por qué hay tantos infectados de vampiro aquí? Que alguien me explique qué está pasando. Todos, órale. Uy. Ahí te quedas. Au. Uy. ¿Cómo sobreviví eso? No tengo idea. Ya. Gracias. Ok. Ah, se me olvida que el dash no es con R1. Todo menso, ya sé. Buenas tardes, John. Le presento a mi machete. A mi machete y a mi puñal. Ándale. Ok, está cerrado. Au. Así pues, bang. Yo también puedo. Au. Muerte, gracias.
This is despicable.
No quería, pero ya que. A ver. Bueno, vamos a hacer uno para la anemia, uno para la fatiga. Ya nomás nos falta para la septicemia. Ok. Resfriado. Ok, no puedo mejorar nomás. El H estaría bien si fuera más rápida. Bueno, puedo mejorar mi pistolita. Sí puedo. Tiempo de recarga. Bueno, para 6 puntos no es tanto. La estaca. ¿Y por qué no? Con aturdimiento al 100. La guadaña, no puedo. No puedo. No puedo. ¿Hay algo que pueda mejorar en este juego? Ok. Y vamos a ver qué podemos subir. Ciencia... 3 sueros, nada. Cantidad de balas, nada. Es un juego de vampiros, obviamente tienes que tener habilidades de vampiro. Bla 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 bla. Curación. No, yo creo que vamos a mejorar la lanza. Uy, pero no me alcanza. Está bien cara. A ver, entonces el de vida. El 300, eso sí me lo puedo costear. Ok, ahora están resfriados estos dos. Los precios de suministros pueden haber. No me importa. Estado de distrito grave, pues ¿qué pasó? Nomás maté a una personita. No puede ser tan grave, ¿o sí? Bueno, nadie va a extrañar estas cosas. Au. Ay, me succionó. Órale, hasta allá le llegó. Qué fuerte. Uy. Au. Uy. Dirán, ¿por qué ataco con un bisturí? Pues bueno, soy un doctor, ¿no? Ay, aparte que regenera sangre. Muérete. Gracias.
It's locked, all right.
¿Qué es esto? ¿Dark Souls? ¿Cómo que no se abre desde este lado? Ya, gracias. Ya muérete, por favor. ¿No suelta nada? Sí, sí sueltan. Jo, 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 jo.
It's locked.
¿Osaste hacerme una parada? Estás muerto. ¿Ese era rápido? Ratas.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Con llave. ¿Quién puede tener la llave esta posilga? Buenas,
Hello,
Don.
boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't.
¿Por qué, Blanquito?
I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, so Rufus Kingsbury.
Ajá. Tienes anemia, eh.
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
Entonces
What
no
do
tienes
people
trabajo.
say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
Uy, ideal para desaparecerlo, ¿no creen?
What can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
Bueno, ya que muchos no lo quieren, vamos a terminar
Are you
matando.
alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home. You're sleeping rough.
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
This
Qué
city
trágico.
has abandoned so many of its children. It's tragic.
I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
Así que ella, eh.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
A wave of bitter death to drown and purge
Este es el que está con resfriado. Así que no guácala.
The sewer dog's fault, they say. In the gangs, the epidemics, everyone's throwing the blame.
¿Qué traes, compa? Ese man pide que lo mate, pero no. No puedo. No porque no quiera. Sino porque realmente no puedo. Otra vez aquí. A ver, vamos a pasar corriendo. Oh, ah, no, es que pasé por acá. Ya me acordé. Y ya me acordé cómo evadía esos. Popular favor. A ver, ya estamos cerca. ¿Por qué hay un cuerpo en la calle? Bueno, yo no lo maté. ¿No hay nada? No.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them!
Au. ¿Que yo qué? Au. No te levantes. Al parecer para acá abajo está aquel que estoy... Ok, ahí está. Vámonos. Un muertito. Au. Bang. Ay. ¿Qué traía en el brazo? Parecía como si fuera la clavadora de Bloodborne. Excelente arma, por cierto. Medio complicado de usar. Ah. Ok. Vamos a acabar con el fuerte. Au. Muerte, por favor. Gracias, qué amable. Ah, ¿en serio se murieron? Wow. Qué buen servicio. Ah, ciudadano salvar es posible. No sobrevivo noche más. Voy a revisarlo. Ok.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Cura para la ceguera. Ok. Necesitamos a alguien que sepa braille. A ver. Holy. Au. Ay. Me machetearon. Ay, ay, ay. Mientras díganme, ¿qué van a cenar, chavos? Unos taquitos, unas quesadillas. ¿Qué se les antoja? A ver. Un panecito con leche. ¿Mm? El viejo y los buenos modales. Ok. Bueno, para allá no es. ¿En serio que no ves ahí que están todos los vampiros? ¡Mátalos! Ahí quédate. Gracias. Ahora sí, muerte. Ok, todo indica a que tenemos que salvarlo. Au. Pegan durísimo esos. Pero si no voy a salvar al viejito, se va a morir. Entonces tenemos que hacerlo a la antigua. Ojalá hubiera molotovs o algo así. Todo el mundo sabe que un vampiro lo puedes matar con fuego. Ups, estoy gastando balas con el que no es. Otra vez. Quítenme las manos de encima, changos mugrosos. Ya, muérete, gracias. Y ahora vamos a cambiar este por la estaca. Vamos a traerlos a mi terreno. Ay, no. What? Tan duros, pero necesito salvar al viejito. ¿Cómo ven? ¿Dejo al viejito que se muera? No. O sea, sí se va a morir a mis manos. Porque mejor que sea por uno que conoce, ¿no creen? Sí, muy bien. Lo vamos a salvar, cueste lo que cueste. Vamos a empezar a morder raza. Yum. A ver, ahí estamos bien. Luego estos dos. Ay. Ahora sí ya te cargó, compa. Ah, con qué guerra de mordidas, ¿eh? Ahí estaba, el beso de la muerte. Vamos a irlos matando de uno en uno. Acércate, viejo, acércate. Vaya. Uno menos. Ay, güey. ¿A qué hora llegaron tantos? Avísenme. Espérenme, concentración al 100. Damos un besito a este. Oh my god, va llegando tanta gente. Me voy a emocionar, Ah, me dio un beso. Ah, no, no te vas a curar, nene. Yo sí. Venga, chepa acá. Uy. No, íbamos tan bien. Bueno, ya le agarré el ritmo. Esperemos no me haya gastado mis balas, porque si no voy a tener una rabieta. Rápido, juego. quiero seguir destazando vampiros. O sea, soy un vampiro que mata otros vampiros, pero también mata gente. Ya merito. Y ahora, ¿qué tal ahora? Y ahora, y ya merito. Gracias. Shit. Shit indeed. Venga, echa pa' acá. Ay. ¿Saben qué? No sería mala idea ponerme el bisturí otra vez. Que con ese regenero más sangre. Al menos un poco más rápido. Que estar mordiendo, pero morder regenera vida. Venga, che. Ay, quédate. Oh, olvidé que tenía eso. Qué menso, ¿verdad? A ver, ¿saben qué? Sí me voy a poner el bisturí. No, de hecho, ¿saben qué? Tengo una que no he mejorado. A ver. Ok, ¿cómo me alcanzó? ¿Es en serio? Ya, basta. Esperemos pegue tan duro como creo esta cosa.
Get the fuck out, you crazy bastards! Come on! I will show you how a wet boot does business! What are you?
Ah, esto está irreal. ¿Cómo me alcanza? Claro, y recuperó toda su vida. Señor de la escopeta, ¿podría usar su ayuda justo ahora? No, no está el don de la escopeta. Ok, uno menos. No me grite. Calma, a ver si lo podemos hacer por atrás. No, está corriendo. Bueno, uno menos. Nos curamos con lo que nos quedó. Vamos, acércate, viejo, acércate. Au. ¿Por qué pegan tan duro? Ah, eso está mejor. Hablar con el océano y comprobar su estado. Ok, eso puedo hacerlo. Don, ábrame. ¿Qué onda?
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Ha! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy!
Ah.
I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
En efecto. Está saludable. Ok, sale, bye. Regresará a su distrito la siguiente noche. Ok. Vamos a tomar unas cosas prestadas de su casa. No hay nada por aquí, nada. Ok, señor, ¿por qué tiene un muertito?
Engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
Ya, nada más. ¿Está borrachito, don?
Are you sure you'll be able to reach the docks alone?
Young man, I am perfectly capable of defending myself.
I say young man. Sí, ese fragmento es de YMCA. Como ven, procuré no spoilear la historia principal. Por si algún día quieren que suba este juego, pero bien, lo subo, sin problema. Procuraré evitarles todo el grindeo que hago. Ok, el ataque de salto es un asco. Au. Ay, quédate. Au. Trae como una bayoneta, está bien cool. Au. Au. Oh, no. No lo hiciste. ¿Cómo te atreves? A ver, vamos a volver al hospital ahora sí.
It's mine! I'll take it!
¿Qué creyó? ¿Que no le iba a pegar? Ándale. Enfermedad contagiosa. Ven, también aquí están en cuarentena. Uy, sangre. No desapareció nadie de mi hospital, ¿verdad? No. Todos siguen enteros. Estado saludable. Excelente. Ah, por aquí. Oh, quinina. Ah, ok. Sí, era aquí. ¿Qué es esto? Más quinina. Codeína. Que nadie atiende la recepción. Pésimo servicio de este hospital.
You are going to reveal all your secrets to me.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
A ver. ¿Le podremos sacar algo? Hay que matarlo de una vez. Muy bien, nos lo vamos a llevar. Yo no quería. Pero son nivel 1. Y ñam. Delicioso, amigo.
So this is how it ends. Farewell, my life, you betrayed me, good.
Oh, pues no, que se quería morir, que porque así tenía la cara. Pues ahí está. Oh, 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 oh. Poco a poco empezaré a comerme todos los de este hospital hasta que no quede nadie. Tratamiento para la cefalia. A ver. Puedes actualizar tu arma no nivel con la... Ok. Aumenta el daño causado 2 puntos. Oh, eso está mejor. Cuchillo listón. No le puedo meter nada. No puedo mejorar esto. Tampoco. Al fin puedo mejorar la escopeta. Aumenta el daño. Usa el tiempo de recarga. Aumenta el daño. Luego... Ok, me falta todavía. Ese sí, quitarle recarga. Por si acaso. Vamos a hacer sueros. Receta desconocida. ¿Y cómo tengo esa cosa entonces?
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Eres un genio, Sherlock. A ver. ¿Qué podemos subir? Dime que puedo subir esta cosa. 2000. No, no puedo. $1300 está muy caro. Pues ni modo, a ir mejorando estos de poquito. Resistencia. Y ya no tengo. Sí. Confirmo. Bueno, subió un poco mi estado de salud. Estoy estable. Necesito estar saludable. Así que necesito matar a alguien. Puede que lo siguiente sea Tippets, aunque me cae bien. Hooks, a huevo me lo voy a pepenar. Aunque tengo una tienda, pero no tiene nada para mí. Mortimer, obviamente. Y todavía quedan 2. Oh, ok, cada uno es... ¿Qué traen? Tiene anemia, resfrío. Quién sabe qué tiene el buen Gillingham. Y el borrachín. Ok. A ver. Ok, parece que cada uno tiene su misión. De hecho, a él ya puedo matarlo. No tiene vínculo con nadie más. A ver. Entonces, cambiamos. A cambiarlo por la sierra. Y aquí vamos a poner la escopetona. Vamos a poner coagulación. Ah, no tengo nada más. Bueno. Entonces regrésamelas a como estaban. A ver, vamos a ver si alguien se dio cuenta que falta aquel compa. ¿Qué les parece? A ver.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. I feel better already. Can I go soon?
No.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Oh, señor Hampton, no puedo esperar para comérmelo todo. A ver, vamos a hablar con la enfermera.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
A ver, vamos a hablar con este grosero.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Ok. Y es uno. Saludable, excelente.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Ah, sí que tienes hijos.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
Ay, qué triste.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died.
Terrible. Oremos.
I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. The truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Okay.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Vamos a sacarle toda la sopa y luego me lo voy a llevar y me lo voy a comer.
But there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
¿Qué dice? ¿No lo comemos? Sí. Vamos a comérnoslo. Solo le puedo sacar uno más. 800 de calidad. Está bien. Venga, che. Vámonos. Chuchu. Uy, en la morgue. En la morgue, oh sí. Venga, che. Ñam, 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 ñam. Delicious.
All I wanted was to go back to work, to take care of my children.
Ay, creo que eso no se va a poder, Amix. Oiga, compa, ¿tiene la llave de aquí? Es que... ¿cómo le digo? Acabo de matar a alguien. Y de paso lo meto usted también, por metiche.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening. Lives.
Ah, huevo que sí.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money, and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Vaya, vaya. A ver.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess.
A ver, ¿qué le podemos
I
sacar al
bring sick people
negrito?
here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Ya le traje su billetera.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
How is the situation around
No, no,
you want to hear
tiene
the
razón.
situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything. And it's getting worse every day.
Ah, bueno.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
Mm-hmm.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
Bueno, para que no te extrañe, te
You
voy a
do
matar
realize you
algún
could both
día.
get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to see your goods.
A ver.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Vamos a ver qué tiene. Pero está bien cara. $3.50. Le vendemos esto.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
A huevo que sí.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Sí, sí, lo que tú digas, dame la escopeta. Muy bien, ya para acabar el stream vamos a guardar y a ver cómo se afectó todo con esos pacientes que matamos. Bueno, los curamos en cierto modo. $1002, ciencia, 3 sueros, balas. Regeneración de vida. Vamos aquí, 3 lanzas pequeñas. Y a ver, ¿este cuánto cuesta? 500, Sí, ¿por qué no? Y luego... Uy, ya 600. Está bien. Ira, abismo y caldera de sangre. Ok, ¿qué hace cada uno? Golpea con furia. Ok. Vórtice, cobrar vida. A ver. Ok. Está cool. Pero cuestan 1000. La noche siguiente. O sea, y ahora se están enfermando. Fatiga, 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 resfrío. Le va a pegar el resfrío a este baboso. Fatiga. Cefalia. Ok. Sí, vamos a correr a Strickland algún día. Así que bueno, por hoy la vamos a dejar aquí. Espero les haya gustado. Si después quieren que suba la campaña de esta cosa, con gusto. Si no, pues así nomás videito random de cómo mato a todos. Así que bueno, por hoy me despido. Los dejo para que vayan a cenar. Se lo cuidan y chao chao.